Hey y'all, what's up? Kind of got something a little different today. Sorta. Well, what we have here is a 75 international dump truck. That is, well, it's gonna be a donor truck. Dad picked up. We're gonna see if we can use the heads. If we can't use the heads, we might use the whole motor, because as I've said previously, he's been looking for a set of heads for the 345 we have down there. But I don't know, I had to look at these and run the numbers, and apparently there's two different heads, because the ones he had were cracked, which kind of held things up there. It's a shame, because we got a whole engine block down there. It's been machined and everything. So I gotta see if this that supposedly runs. I think it needs a coil. I think it's got an electronic ignition thing back there. I don't know how that works, but I'm hoping I can just use the coil off Dad's truck. Hopefully I wire it up right. So I gotta do that. First, gotta put battery in it. Probably steal that out of the old reliable over there. And yeah, round up all the battery cables here too. It's ground. I'm also gonna unhook the fuel line running to the tank, because I don't know what shape that's in. I think it might have been 2 years or something, allegedly, since this thing's been started. Came with some extra parts and things. We gotta go through what Dad wants, because apparently he's making a deal with another guy who's interested in it, that he gets the rest of the body and everything else. Or he wants it. Which kind of puts a time crunch on things too. I just noticed there's no power steering belt, but there's power steering, but it ain't gonna work without a belt. So anyhow, so basically we're getting the engine out of it and anything else we want. Unfortunately, they bent the bumper pulling it out. So yeah, guess I'm gonna get into the nitty gritty here, see what happens. I got the air cleaner off here. Choke linkage was unhooked or something there. I don't know how good that all works. Seems to be free. Little Holly, different from what we have. So that's one of the first things I want to do, is get down there and unhook that fuel line. All right, that's unhooked. Of course, it dripped out all the gas before I could get a thing dripping in. Alright, so I went ahead and got the battery out of the tractor. Let's hook some cables up to this thing. Hopefully she don't let the smoke out or something. I need to go get a wheel chuck. Alright, let's see if we got anything. Turned a little noisy for some reason. I don't know what that was about. Did my rig. Oh. It looks like it still has points, I think. Unless this is some newfangled thing. Oh no, there's points there. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to wire up this coil. Not sure if it'll work or not. Alright, got this coil in here. After poking around with the test light and stuff, I couldn't find any other positive. So I just made a jumper wire. Got the negative hooked to the distributor. From my understanding, that's how that works. I'm used to HEI, folks, so I ain't messing with points a whole lot. See if I can get in here and flick them around some or something. I don't know what'll happen if I, if anything. I'm gonna turn the key on. There we go. Did get a little crack in there. All right, take that off for now. Points are clean. Let me get this distributor cap back on here, and I'll put a spark tester on one of the plugs, see what happens there. If we got those things, a little gas in a can or something, she should fire up. Okay, so even though in that clip you're probably going to see I didn't have the coil power hooked up, I still didn't get no spark. I had someone help me off camera. They didn't want to be on camera, so I messed around with some more there, and still no spark at the plugs. So I think I'm going to take the distributor cap from Dad's here and put on there, see what happens, because the contacts inside the cap are kind of dirty on that, and I was having a hard time getting them clean. So, alright, got that on there. Now let's see what happens. Let's get coil wire up. I wonder if that did anything. Alright, just for curiosity, maybe I just can't see it. Spray a little stuff in here, see what happens. Keep forgetting this wire. Well, I know one thing I gotta do. I gotta hook up the damn battery charger to it. Well, I played it back there. I couldn't see a whole lot, but it sounded like it was clicking that time. So I'm gonna put this cap back on here and see what happens. I may put my other rotor button on from Dad's truck too, just to see what happens. Alright, I'm gonna hook this pull wire up. If I can get it in here somehow. Let's see if it does anything. everything that time. Let this charge a little bit and I'll give her another shot. Oh, looks like I found the actual coil power wire. It was hanging down there. Just had to open my eye holes. So I guess I'll put that on there. I still don't have nothing yet. Alright, I think I might have finally got some spark. I'm supposed to pour a little bit of wheel stuff down the carburetor, a little mixed. It's good for these old engines when they can sit. Try some of that, see if we can Hook this up. I'll be damned. Should run. Just need to get a piece of some gas line and a jug of gas. I think I might let you hang in here and do that tomorrow. It won't be that long, maybe a couple seconds for you. I got some things I gotta get done here, and this took longer than expected. So see you then. Alright guys, it's a new day. Back on this thing. After a long day of work. I did get some 3/8 fuel line after work. And some brake fluid. Hopefully it's enough line. So guess I'll hook that line up. What I might do, I don't know, I didn't quite think it through. Then I'll go ahead and hook it up underneath there, and then I'll figure out how running it or putting the gas jug. I don't know if I got enough to do something I'm thinking or not. Is one down? Yeah, it does. Let's go ahead and check that master cylinder. Didn't want to push the pedal too much. I pushed it the other day, but I didn't know if it was pressure or just hard to push. I didn't want to take a chance on blowing any lines. Oof. Oh, well, there's a little something in there, but I'll probably top them off, and maybe I'll go ahead and do that now. It hooked me. That should be enough. Alright, I'm gonna get to putting that fuel line on there and I'll come back. Alright, let's got the battery back in here. Got that fuel line hooked up. Ran it down there, up through here. Right there, all safe like. I'll probably strap that in or something. I was going to just hang it off the front, but I decided not to do that. And I checked it, it really won't get pinched if I don't latch the hood all the way. So I need to get it from here, or yeah, here, in my yard, driveway, down at the garage, just like the last International. Except for we're reviving driving it right here instead of already having it running before it got here. So I'm gonna dump some more gas down the gap there to get her going. See if she'll sit here and idle. Too much. Might take a couple tries until it starts getting gas up in there. Heard a noise. What's going on now? Hopefully we didn't lose spark. I might have to hook the charger up again. Oh wait, shit, that was dumb. Well, either way, let me charge her up again. Remind me to hook that wire back up. I keep forgetting it. coil wire, same pain in the ass. Maybe I'm not even getting any. It's not getting spark. Scrubbing part. This is anyway the pump's working. Put gas down there that way before I spill it. I hope it's not just stupid spark plugs fouled out. Getting kind of lazy. This one probe's kind of fun to get to. Alright, we're gonna check a few more plugs. Might have to clean them off. Let this thing charge a little bit. I'll come back when I find anything. Alright, providing I can get all these out and the wires off of the rest of them. Kind of on there pretty good. Take them all, clean them like this. Carb cleaner or brake clean, whatever you have. A little air wouldn't hurt either, but I'll have that handy at the moment. And then one trick to make fouled plugs work again, at least for a period of time, is let me get it going here. Is torch. Lean, nap gas, whatever, burn off all that old fuel. Dries them right out. So I'm going to do that to the rest of them. It'll take me a little time, but I'll come back when I'm done. So just imagine that 7 more times. Alright, I got those all half-ass cleaned up. I dried them off. I didn't really make them shiny or anything. I can still see a little metal. Look real dirty. So I think we'll give this a shot here. Oh yeah, I'm not even putting gas down or nothing. I'm just gonna see what happens. If nothing happens then we'll move on from there. I think I might jump the coil again, even though it's a pain in the ass. I'm not sure if this wire is holding power or not. Like, I don't know if it's doing it at crank, and I ain't got a way to tell. change that out. Alright. Try her again. Worked that time. Just put a switch on this or something. I feel like I hit some noise over there for some reason. Get this thing sucking up some gas. I don't know if the fuel pump's pumping yet or not. Yes. stuff in the bolt. I don't know. Cold, I don't know. Guess the damn gauges don't work. Examine some things here and get ready to try to take it down, I guess. Oh, that's always a good sign. See if it shuts off by the key. Oh wait, probably not. Forgot about that. Wonder if that's it. If that is what that is. I don't know. I'd kind of like to have some control in the cab there. Maybe I'll switch that out again and see what happens. Seeing how it acts like it don't really got a lot of brakes. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, well, I gotta get this down there, tired of fooling around. So here goes nothing. I guess we'll see what we can do. No brakes. I'll put it in granny gear, I guess, and just ride her out. So, this should be fun. I put Bear in my truck so he ain't running around, so I don't run over him or nothing. That wheel chuck holding anything? Probably not. Alright, hold on here. Alright, well, let's see what happens here. Got the key rigged up down here so I have control. Okay, maybe not. It doesn't have no accelerator pump. Alright, back out here on this thing. I just went ahead and put a mechanical oil pressure gauge on it because none of the gauges didn't seem to work. I did start it, it had about 40 pounds at idle, so that's all good. So I guess now go down there to the garage, try to get the other carburetor off the other intake. I ain't gonna try, I'm gonna. I may even look for the power steering belt to that one to see if I can hook this back up, see why that's even off. Maybe it just broke. Maybe it works fine. But I like to have a little better control if I go driving it down there with no brakes. So I'm gonna go gather that up and come on back, I guess. There's the other engine, board 30, sitting there just waiting for heads. Here's the other intake with the carb amongst my disorganization here. What all we need off here? I need to get this out where I can work on it. Forgot how heavy this intake was. Barely lifted off that chair. Hell, it looks like all I gotta do is take the 4 bolts out. Well, see what we can do. Hopefully I left myself enough tools down here to do so. She said. Come on now. Kind of rebuilt this one, so this one should work. Hopefully the mounting flange and everything's the same. Put those back on here so I don't lose them. just regular 5/16 bolts. Alright, I'm gonna take this up there and see if we can put her on there. There's a few differences, which I obviously already knew. I am gonna have to rig up the fuel inlet because the other one goes in from the side, it looks like. It's got that deal going into it. So maybe I can put a little piece of hose between the two. Some of this other stuff we can probably just get by without for all intensive purposes. So I'm gonna set you up while I work on getting this off here. Maybe this will work. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know how important that is. I think either way it should work. I don't know, give her a shot. Alright, so I had to do some running around to get some clamps, the fitting to rig this up here, because this ain't necessarily going to be a permanent piece. Can always change it later down the road if we end up using the whole engine or something. I just didn't want to cut this line. I could have used a compression union there or something, but yeah, so I guess I'm kind of ready to see what it'll do. There ain't a lot to hook up on this one. So I think I'll pour some stuff down the breather tube there. So it's got something in it. Hopefully it don't hopefully the needle and seat or whatever don't stick. So yeah, I'll set you up while I do that, and then I'll go look for that power steering belt, I guess. Oh. Turn the idle down on it. At least we got an accelerator pump now. Idle screw is screwy. Okay, so you can't really tell a whole lot now, but off camera I figured out that this scab together fuel line that comes from the pump was leaking, so that's probably why it didn't want to stay running. It's gotta be. So now I guess I'm gonna try to run a rubber line or something up from the pump. So that sucks. Alright, well, went and got some hose, auto parts. Ran all the way the fuel pump up to here. Guess I'll set you up here and see if it runs now. I turned on screws on the carburetor and stuff for nothing. Got to stay running. I'll probably continue this tomorrow. Leave it at this. Yeah, so as I was saying, if you couldn't hear me earlier, I'll mess with this tomorrow sometime. I did have it running there a little bit, and I started turning the idle down, and she cut out, but she might be just running out of gas. And my can in there, so it's coming around. So tomorrow it is. Oh, basically I was just messing with the mixture screws some more and the idle. I don't know if it's right, but I just kept doing it till it ran better and started better. It would help if the choke was hooked up to something, but kind of had to baby it. So anyway, see y'all tomorrow as long as I film. And the old man's supposed to be around tomorrow, so that might screw things up. He's not exactly YouTube camera friendly and weird about being on camera, so see you tomorrow. I'll let you know what's up. Got to push the cord. Well, I got it down here. It was a little sketchy. Alright, well, I got that down here. Sorry I didn't press record in time. I meant to. Things got a little hectic there last second. So that's probably where I'm going to leave this one for now. Got it down here. Dad's about to show up here soon to figure out what we want to do. There might be another video on taking whatever I need off of it or whatever, but that's it for this one. I'll try to explain in editing anything I forgot to explain. I just kind of starting to get over it, but All right, so that's it for this one. Like, share, subscribe, comment.